Hello everybody, and on today's edition of Turk Murphy's Toy Solutions, we have another project, and this one's going to be the form of a little hovercraft here. Let's pull it out there. Oh, I've done a little work on that. It came missing some pieces, of course, like it seems like they always do. But this is a little gem. It's kind of hard to find these because they don't make them anymore. This one right here. And it used to have these little, fellas about this designation right here is who it was for. It's old chap May stuff is what it is, if you guys want to look it up. But I kept this because I want to put this over here. I'm going to do some chopping on that. I printed these things up from the files I got from another guy named Juan Alexander, I believe is what his name was. Forget about him. But anyways, we got them kind of mounted up there where they're supposed to go. And I know I'm going to set my driver up here. I don't think we're going to do that today because I got to cut out all this stuff here and I got to make him fit. But I wanted to put a ferret up here, or not a ferret, but a tiger paw. Ferret, same thing, just different color. But getting him out of there, he ain't got no ramp. So what are we gonna do about that? I was thinking I kind of need a ramp because if he was going across water, you know, the water would kind of splash up in there and this thing would probably sink. So that's what we're gonna work on, I think, today, is making a ramp for this thing. I got a piece of styrene left, the last piece. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna dig on in, not waste no time. We'll worry about like painting and other stuff. But I know that I want this about right there, because I'm gonna have that right there. I'm gonna make me some pins off this thing here, which will be pretty cool. You guys might get a kick out of that. I don't know. Let me find a pencil here. Go ahead and put that across there like so. I know that's what that is. So I kind of want it about right there. So I'll move that sucker kind of out of the way. Put this sucker kind of on here. I know that was a little dab unsquare right there. So this is where we want this, right there. I'll set all this stuff over here, like so. We'll get her piece of wood out here a little better, because we know that's where our cut's going to be. And we'll put a scribe line, another scribe line. I'll just put a few of them down there. When we feel real froggy, we can go ahead and get a couple more cuts or something. That does it right there. So we got that piece over there. We'll set it off to the side and we'll talk about this some more. Okay. So that's about the right height, I think, right there. That's exactly what I really wanted. And it's just long enough to where it's got these two little niches. I'm going to make some things to where it'll snap into there again. But I kind of want to doodle up the front a little bit, I think. So let's turn this around here where I can see it a little better. And we will make some marks. I'm going to say right about there. Okay. there. And I know what I kind of want to do here. I'll go ahead and run this mark all the way down here along that square. That way I know I got a line right there. So that's just telling me that that's where my little tabs are going to be that I'm going to make for my pin here. Pretty much. That's what that is. So now, I think without further ado, we should probably make our little pinny things here. If we can. Let's see here. I got some pieces in here. This is why you keep all the little pieces, guys. Because you never know when it'll come in handy. Especially on stuff like this. Okay. We can just put it right there. And that is a perfect piece. Let's go ahead and kind of give this a couple of pieces here. Or you know what? Got a better idea. Better idea. Might work out better. We don't know. Might be a worse idea. You never know. We're gonna hope it's not a worse idea. I got this. And I could glue that all the way across there like so. And that would, sure enough, I could glue a couple more pieces there, and that'd make me a pin. So that's what I think I'm gonna give her a shot doing here. We'll go ahead and stick that right there like that. Start putting some glue down that baby. Go ahead and give her a little bit more out there. Why not? Once again, we're just using our regular old Plastrucks that I use every time, guys. Oh, spilled a little bit on my finger. Okay, we're going to start going in. Around there, we'll really give her a good lashing down here at the end. Give her a little pinchy there. So now we got that on there. I'll take this back. We'll cut that a little bit here. We'll go ahead and give us another one of these right here. Make sure that we get her juiced up real good in there. push, and that's all you gotta do right there. Because we're gonna be sanding that, we'll probably put one on top there too. We're making a pin here. So essentially what then we'll do is then we're just going to get us right into there so that we have something to hold that onto there with. I'll let this glue up for a moment. Do just a little touch of shaving right there. I guess I need to go just a little bit more. Get us on in there. There we go, guys. We got us a door now. But we ain't got a door, really. We got the start of a door. We got a lot more to go. So on the side here, but this is get us where we're started at having a door again. I guess after we, let's not do that until we get them glued good, and we'll round them off. I believe that's our door for there. Now our tiger paw will be able to drive off of our little mini hovercraft deal here we got going on. So now, just sitting here looking at this, yeah, I could leave it like that. That's ugly as heck. I don't like ugly, neither does God, nor anyone else. So we're going to see what we can do to fiddle around with this right here. And we'll see if we can go on ahead and get it looking better. I got to trim out right here. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is just bring it up like this. And cut it out just a little bit right in here, because I got to go from right here to right here, because that's where our pin's got to be for that, because there's another little sticky thing on here that holds that flat, and that'll set right in there like so, like that on there, whenever we get it into play. but we got a long ways to go, I think. So without further ado, I think I'm going to set this right here. I know right there where I want that. I think I could probably go about, probably that much on each one. I'm just making a little mark here. I'm probably just going to whittle this down. I don't know if I'm going to go crazy on. Let's see if we can do it right there. Yeah, I'm going to cut some of that down. But if I can just whittle this on down, that'd be way better. Because then I can put that sucker on there like so. And we'll get right to there. Then if I have to pinch out just a little small square like right here, a little rectangle, I can. That's no big deal. That's what we'll start doing next, since we're here already. So we'll take the knife and we'll try to get as gosh dang close to that line as we can. Which it looks like we're rocking pretty good there. A little eagle eye came through again. We can square that up a little bit. Yeah, ain't too bad. It'll work for the girls we're going with. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take a big whack out of this side here. Any possibility of getting real close to that line. Yeah, we're real close. I see how I just kind of went right down there and I got as close to the line as I could there. Then I come back over. Take that on off. Now I'll go to this side and we'll try to do it like that again. But I can't really see it, so we'll go like this. Okay, that's going to work out fine. We're a little dab off, but it don't matter. It's close enough for government work. So now that we got that trimmed down closer to where we need it, and I'm liking it, I'll take these pieces here and scooch them on out of the way. Turn our vehicle around here so I can have a gander at it. Set this in here. Oh look, that one's marked right on the spot there. Spin him around there so I can have a peeky. And there's that one. So what I'm going to do now here, just cut a little out of this, if I can, on both sides. Right like that. Just two little itty bitty to where them will go on there, and then I'll put me another swat of that stuff across there to make my little pin that'll hold that right into there. So again, I think I'm going to go ahead and freehand this one. I know it seems crazy, but I'm like, why not? So first we're just going to start scoring down like that. And you ain't trying to cut through the whole panel, guys. You just want to kind of rock your blade. You'll know where you know. You don't want to give her all the way and get crazy and then cut your finger off. And once again, this is just for, you know, everybody's old purposes here. I ain't saying do it like this, because I don't want nobody to get hurt. They're like, well, Turk said to do it like this. You got to use your own discretion and common sense. And you know how that today is. There ain't a lot of that. Okay, we'll go ahead and start chopping in here. Oh man, I went crazy. Okay. That getting the first little bit out of there is kind of, that is the challenge. After that, squaring it off and stuff, that's pretty easy to do. Okay. See what we got there. Oh yeah, look at that. It's gonna work right nicely. I might have to trim this side just a little bit more. That's all the fun of this stuff, is you got to give it a little trial and error, you know. There's that side. Yeah. Now we'll go ahead and give this side a little choppy too. Okay. There we go. I think that'll get us. And we just start trimming back the sides like we did on the other one, guys. Just go back, and I like to cut one side out and get it down there all the way to where I know my thing is going to be. Like right there, see how it's coming right out of there? Okay. Okay, hold on, let me a little cattywampus right there. See what we got now. Well, I can see that I need to go just a little bit higher on this one. But that's all right, because that's why we don't take the whole thing off, or try to. We go a little bit at a time, because we can always take a little bit more off if we have to. A little harder sometimes to put it back on. Let's go a little bit more even. There we go. Let's try that right there. Okay. Now I can live with that, guys. Right there. Let's see what kind of time we got left on the timer thingy here. Okay.